my name is Khatia and today I'm going to be showing you how I style satin and silky fabrics. I have some pieces on this rack and we're going to go through it and try to come up with some outfits. As you can see, I own a lot of items in satin and silk because it's one of my favorite fabrics to purchase items in. I think it's a very luxurious fabric and it automatically adds class to any outfit. I also think it's really easy to dress up or down depending on the clothing item. Also, satin and silky fabrics are very trendy at the moment, especially in combination with pastel colors, and I think this is due to a reemergence of 90s and early 2000s trends where satin was a very prominent fabric. So with me today I have two satin dresses, a top, a jacket, a skirt, and some shoes, and we're gonna try to make some outfits. So let's begin! My first tip is to style satin with other luxurious colors such as gold and silver, and fabrics such as velvet and fur. So for the first outfit, we have this simple black midi dress. It's very casual, but it has a slit that makes it a little sexier. This dress kind of reminds me of that Instagram streetwear aesthetic where the models wear very simple outfits and they style like all neutral colors, but it still comes out looking super glamorous, so that's kind of the look I wanted to go with. So naturally, I threw on my bougie fur coat. I paired the look with these black buckle heel sandals with golden hardware, and I added a golden circle belt to finish off the look. If you wanted to go the extra mile, you could always add more bling with some golden earrings and a clutch. About a simple black satin dress is that it's super versatile, so I also wanted to go with a casual approach by styling it with a cardigan. Because of its length and silhouette, this dress is very remnant of the 90s, so I wanted to kind of play into that with this navy velvet cardigan. I think this piece is straight out the 90s because of its velvety texture, but also because it has a loose silhouette. So staying within that 90s theme, I went with some black patent platform slides and I paired it with this tattoo choker and this mini handbag with flower embroidery. I think this outfit is something that Phoebe from Friends would definitely wear, but if you want to see outfits specifically inspired by her, I do have a separate style guide up on my channel, so I'll link that in the cards and in the description if you're interested. My second style tip is to combine satin clothing with other pieces in similar colors but different fabrics. So we have this lavender midi skirt. I think the midi silhouette is really flattering when it's combined with a satin fabric, especially in this skirt because it's very loose and flowy, so it's also super comfortable. So I wanted to pair it with this sporty lavender halter top. I think the monochromatic combo looks very put together. If you want to see some more monochromatic outfits, I do have a separate video on that as well. I think this is a pretty easy outfit to throw on, and it looks like you put in way more effort than you did, just because of the color combination and the fabric of the skirt. I paired this combo with my white Air Force Ones. It's pretty trendy to pair midi skirts with white sneakers. I see fashion bloggers combine them on Instagram often. I wore some simple white lace socks because I think they look really pretty in combination with white sneakers. I completed the look with this butterfly necklace, but I think this outfit can easily become fancier if you just switch out the shoes and accessories. For example, you could add some long dangly earrings. A bonus tip is to wear satin and silky fabrics in more than one clothing item in your outfit, especially in differing pastel shades. So I switched out my Air Force One with these pink satin block heels. They are a blush pink pastel shade, so I think they would also work really well with other pastel colors. For example, I think they pair really well with this green midi dress as well. It's in a very similar silhouette to the first dress, but I think it would work really well with these heels even if it was a mini dress or a maxi dress. My third tip is to use satin clothing as a statement piece in an outfit. So I have this pink fur-lined crop top. This is one of my favorite pieces in my closet. I wear it a lot, but it is a pretty statement piece, so I wanted to tone it down with a simple bottom. So I went with this lavender tennis skirt because it's also in a pastel shade, but I think a pink skirt would work just as well, especially if it's a pencil mini skirt. I also wore this outfit with my Air Force Ones and white lace socks. I think white sneakers work really well with satin because it juxtaposes the fanciness of the fabric with a more casual toned down vibe. This top gives me lots of early 2000s vibes, so I paired it with this pink mini handbag. Next up, we have this magenta wrap dress. It's such a statement on its own that it doesn't really need much accessorizing, so I just went with these matching velvet heels. I picked this combo because I think satin and silky fabrics work really well with velvety textures, especially in similar or matching colors. I think satin makes dresses appear more luxurious, especially when they're in this silhouette, so I wanted to keep that formal theme by adding these golden pink hoop earrings. This entire outfit is actually on sale on my Depop, so if you want to check that out, I'll link that in the description as well. My fourth tip is to wear satin with pieces of clothing that incorporate satin in the details. For example, I have this cropped black satin blazer. It's already pretty formal because obviously the fabric, but it also has shoulder pads. So I wanted to show how you can style satin in an all black outfit as well. So I went with this black lingerie corset top that has a satin lace-up detail on it. I think the jacket tones down how provocative it is, but it also shows off the lace-up detail that's in the same satin material as the blazer. I think matching the color and fabric of the details of one piece of clothing to the color and fabric of another piece really adds to the outfit. So for example, if you have a dress with a black and red pattern, you would pick a top in the same color red as the dress to layer underneath it. So I think the lace-up detail perfectly incorporates the jacket into the look. I also went with a simple pencil skirt and I elongated my legs with these platform strappy sandals. I accessorized with this mini handbag because underneath all the embroidery, it is actually also black satin, and the floral pattern is similar to the one on the corset. I hope you enjoyed my styling tips for satin and silky fabrics. Don't forget to check out my monochromatic lookbook and friends style guide for more outfit inspo. Let me know if there's any other trends that you would like to see styling videos about. Don't forget to like this video, click that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!